क्या है कि मुझे क्या है इस यही कंटेंट करना है, ठीक है। आप क्या है कुछ और कर सकते
हाँ,
हो,
हम सोच
समथिंग
रहे थे।
डिफरेंट, जैसे कि रूम टूर हो गया, लाइब्रेरी।
कैसे बैठना है थोड़ा बता।
कैसे बैठे हो, ये थोड़ी है कि बहुत बड़ा 10 लाख सब्सक्राइबर। इंट्रोडक्शन आप खुद से स्टार्ट कर लो ना, फिर दोबारा।
हाँ हाँ, वहाँ से कट हो जाएगा।
हाँ। Hello friends, in today's video we will be discussing about Master of Social Work in Mental Health. So before starting our video हम लोग इंट्रोडक्शन ले लेते हैं सबसे। So सबसे पहले हम अतुल से जानेंगे। So Atul, can you please introduce yourself?
So, my name is Atul Gupta, and I am doing masters in social work in mental health here. And in my bachelor's, I have done bachelor's in business administration from Dayanand Academy of Management Studies, Kanpur.
So we have one more person, like two persons, sorry. So हम लोग उनके बारे में भी जानते हैं. So we will start from Ali. Ali, please introduce yourself.
Okay. Thank you, Harsh. So my name is Syed Ali. I have done my graduation in Bachelor of Arts in Political Science, Economics and Psychology from Maulana Azad College. That's it.
एंड नाउ हम लोग स्नेहा से जानेंगे उनके बारे में. सो प्लीज़.
Thank you, Harsh. Hello, everyone. My name is Sneha Mishra. I am from Uttar Pradesh, and I did my bachelor's in business entrepreneurship commerce from Symbiosis College, Pune. I did my MA in gender and development studies also from IGNOU, and yeah.
ओके, सो माय फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन अतुल से रहेगा. सो अतुल, कैन यू प्लीज टेल मी कि हाउ डिफिकल्टीज यू फेस ड्यूरिंग योर प्रिपरेशन ऑफ CUET?
Okay, actually, I didn't face much difficulties during my preparation because I was preparing for a common admission test CAT. So, if I talk about the CUET exam, so I hardly face any issues. But I would say, like, during my preparation for interview time, I gave a lot of time writing my detail application form जो कि रिक्वायर्ड होता है यहाँ पे टिस में एडमिशन के टाइम पे, वो सबमिट करना होता है. एंड फॉर एक्सटेम्परी प्रिपरेशन ऑल्सो आई गेव मच टाइम बिकॉज एट दैट टाइम like my communication skill was not that much good, and I put a lot of efforts during my preparation.
नेक्स्ट हम अली से जानेंगे कि अली, एज यू सेड कि आपका बैकग्राउंड जो था वो साइकोलॉजी में था. सो आपने साइकोलॉजी में ना जाकर के मेंटल हेल्थ क्यों चुना, और मेंटल हेल्थ में भी वो सोशल वर्क? सो इसके बारे में वी वांट टू नो.
Actually, the story is that I did apply for applied psychology. It was my first preference, but I didn't get into that. And MSW mental health was my second preference. And I already had an interest in allied areas of psychology because I already have a background, and also have an interest in studying and exploring new topics about that. What intrigued me the most about mental health was because that I have never heard of a degree called as MSW in mental health. So I thought that I should know about this more, and when I got to know about it, I felt that this is something that I can do, and I really felt a quite close connection with it. So I went with it. That's it.
Okay, so one more question, Ali. Yeah. So I just want to know कि if someone want to pursue this course और वो psychology background का है, so what are your suggestion will be?
अगर हिंदी में कहूँ तो सोने पे सुहागा होगा, क्योंकि उसके पास पहले से ही बैकग्राउंड है इन साइकोलॉजी, एंड देन ही इज परसुइंग अ कोर्स इन मेंटल हेल्थ. Although it is not necessary that you should have a background in psychology to come into mental health, but if you already have a background in psychology, then it will be very good for you to understand the concepts, because in mental health, of course mental health is very vast, but if you already know the basic concepts of anxiety, depression and other psychological disorders and the basics of psychology, then it becomes very easy for you to focus on the other curriculum of MSW and also mental health, and you will also be in a better position career wise speaking, or even curriculum wise speaking, to handle all the projects that are given in this.
Okay, so I'll ask my next question to uh, स्नेहा लाइक कि बहुत लोग ऐसे होते हैं कि बैचलर्स इन कॉमर्स के बाद लाइक अतुल सेठ कि वो मास्टर ये एमबीए के लिए जाते हैं एमबीए तो व्हाई यू हैव चूजन दिस मास्टर ऑफ सोशल वर्क वो उसमें भी स्पेशली मेंटल हेल्थ
So honestly, when I entered BCom, I realized that I did not really like the subject, and I wanted to switch to psychology, but that wasn't an option. So there's a specialization called business entrepreneurship. I chose that, and it was really different from other courses like costing accountancy, and I started working like volunteering in a lot of NGOs at time of college, and I got placed in Teach for India, which is an organization where I worked as a fellow for 2 years. उसके बाद एक organization है Voyage Educare Foundation. I worked with rural UP and rural Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh. I worked with their teachers. So throughout these 4 years, I realized that. Definitely it was a shift from commerce to education because it was a difficult decision. Everybody was going for placements, but I did not feel like it because I somewhere knew down the line that this would give me more satisfaction, and I was during my volunteering phase I was seeing the outcomes of, that these volunteering experiences were having on me. तो उसके बाद मैंने डिसाइड किया कि मुझे एजुकेशन में जाना है. आफ्टर वर्किंग इन एजुकेशन आई रियलाइज दैट एजुकेशन इज नॉट द ओनली प्रॉब्लम in our society, and somewhere I realized that mental health is one of the issues which if gets tackled then we can address other problems. Like I was working in education but ऑलवेज मेंटल हेल्थ इश्यूज आ जाते थे जिसकी वजह से वो एजुकेशनल गोल्स जो हमने सेट किए वो नहीं हो पाते थे अचीव. सो आई रियलाइज दैट आई नीड टू फर्स्ट बिल्ड नॉलेज अराउंड सोशल वर्क एंड स्पेसिफिकली इन मेंटल हेल्थ, एंड देन आई वुड बी एबल टू हैव अ ब्रॉडर इम्पैक्ट ऑन communities. So that's it. I think it was kind of a switch for me, but it wasn't difficult as such. Thank you. I hope I answered your question.
ओके माय नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन फिर से आपसे ही होगा. सो आई जस्ट वांट टू नो कि इफ़ समवन और अगर मैं ही कॉमर्स का बैकग्राउंड का हूँ सो व्हाट विल बी योर सजेशन कि मतलब क्या होगा कि अगर मैं इस कोर्स को दोबारा से परस्यू करना चाहूँ तो.
So, as a commerce student, I think it's quite easy to apply for other specializations because when you come here during Masters of Social Work, we start with foundation courses. As all of us know, foundation courses are started from scratch of social work. Like हमें सिर्फ Indian context में नहीं, Western context में भी historically social work में क्या हुआ है, क्या approaches follow हुई, क्या theories develop हुई हैं, we start from scratch. So, as a commerce student also, we don't feel like कि हम कहीं पीछे छूट रहे हैं बाकी सारे स्टूडेंट्स से. तो दिस इज समथिंग आई रियली लाइक अबाउट MSW, and I'm sure all those commerce students hearing me, there won't be any problem in transitioning. It will be a very smooth transition because professors will make sure that you are equipped with all the knowledge throughout these certain courses that we have. So yeah.
ओके सो अभी प्रिपरेशन का हमने बात कर लिया. सो आफ्टर प्रिपरेशन एक कटअप आता है, राइट. सो आई जस्ट वांट टू नो कि 2024 में जो कटअप हो रहा था सो वो कितना था.
वैसे CUET का तो 120 था फॉर मेंटल हेल्थ, और अराउंड मतलब जो रिटर्न बोल रहा हूँ कि डैफ का और उसका तो कट ऑफ किसी ने इस साल किया ही नहीं. बाकी का तो कुछ आइडिया है नहीं मुझे.
ओके सो आफ्टर दैट कटअप कि वी जस्ट हैव टू फील दैट डैफ फॉर्म. सो उसके बाद फिर वी हैव टू अपीयर फॉर इंटरव्यू एंड एक्सटेम्पोर. सो आई जस्ट वांट टू नो फ्रॉम अतुल कि हाउ वाज योर एक्सपीरियंस इन इंटरव्यू एंड एक्सटेम्पोर और किस तरीके से आपने प्रिपरेशन किया.
एज आई ऑलरेडी मैंशन दैट इंटरव्यू प्रिपरेशन मेरे लिए थोड़ा सा ज़्यादा कह सकते हैं कि टफ था कंपैरेटिवली CUET PG के, because because of my past experiences I also gave few interviews from different new IIMs. तो मेरा वो कन्वर्ट नहीं हुआ था, तो मेरा एक अंदर एक छोटा सा फोबिया था कि कहीं TISS का भी क्लियर ना हो. सो आई वॉज प्रिपेयरिंग हार्ड फॉर इंटरव्यू. I think I gave around 1 month in writing my analyzing my DAF detailed application form, and I used to I remember I used to like read lots of newspapers, the Hindu editorials, and जो YouTube पे videos पढ़ी हैं काफ़ी लोगों की, like study IQ and all, और current affair especially, like current affairs काफ़ी weightage होता है CUET PG में, तो like this was all like I did for my interview preparation.
Atul, can you tell me your extempore topic जो आपको मिला था?
I am not able to recall the extemporary topic, but last year I can recall, like last year my topic था कि influence of social media on youth. So that was my topic last year.
Okay, Sneha, can you tell me your topic?
So one of the topics that I applied for 3 courses. One of the topic was rise of petrol prices and how is it impacting women. So I mean, getting back to your last question, I think for DAF as well as interview, it's all about how aware we are about social issues around us. No topic is gonna be as intense that you won't know about it. अगर आपको social issues आपकी surrounding में क्या मुद्दे चल रहे हैं वो सारे पता है तो it would be really easy to speak about them. The topics are not that complex, but it's all about your perception. So the interviewer and through DAF form also, professors just want to know about our perception or our perspective on the given topic. So that is it. Like impact of petrol prices on women. It might be if we think of it, it might look like a difficult topic, but if we think of it, it would just impact the lifestyle of women. So that is my quick tip for everybody. Like even when you are filling DAF, when you are giving your interview, honestly you talk about your experiences and it would be like, easy to crack.
Okay, my next question is with Ali. Like Ali, can you please tell me your topic extempore topic?
So my topic was social consequences of COVID-19, and I also think that the topics. Actually, I gave 3 interviews. I applied for 3 courses, including mental health. So I think that whichever topic I got was closely linked with the DAF that I wrote. For example, in applied psychology as well, I got something called as emptiness syndrome, and in MSW counseling, which is in Guwahati campus, I got a topic called as sustainable developmental goals. So I wrote relatively different DAFs for different courses. So I also got the topic according to what I have written. So I think it is very important that if you are preparing for extempore, to go through your DAF, because most are the chances that the person who is giving you a topic has already gone through that, and keeping that in mind, he will give you a topic accordingly.
Okay, so what do you think? How mental health will impact the society or create a social change?
Yeah, sure. See, if you see that we are all humans here, and everybody face some sort of problem, and we are all different. So everybody gets depression, anxiety, and everybody has different coping mechanisms. Some people listen to music, some people hang out with friends, some people smoke, some go into drinking alcohol, and there are many other stuff. So I think is that even on advocacy level and awareness level, it is very important first of all to work on the stigma around mental health, because people even now, if let's say if your friend is told you that you are going to therapist, most of the people will say ki tu pagal hai kya, like have you gone insane, are you crazy? So it is one thing that is still prevalent in the society, which needs to be gotten rid of. Next I will say that, see, in today's environment where mostly we are moving towards corporate sort of style, where it's all about mostly about work, and even our families, we don't get time to talk with our families, even talk about friends. So I think we should start first with talking with people, those who are around you, because loneliness is also on the high, and mostly if you see, anxiety is because of loneliness. So it needs to be, there are many other mental health problems. Mental health is very wide, as I've already told earlier. So it's an emerging topic, and I think it needs to be worked upon.
Okay, so have you gone through the course curriculum?
Yeah.
Okay, so Atul, can you please tell me what about the course curriculum of mental health?
Okay, so basically in our first semesters we are learning about the basic aspects of social work, like history and perspective of social work, how to work as an individual or in a group. Apart from this, like we are also learning about basic things about mental, health and mental health. So but when if I talk about the second semester, we will learn more about community organization. Then in third semester about therapeutic interventions in mental health. And we will also learn about the social policies regarding to mental health. So all these things, one by one we will learn, like, yeah.
What is the best thing you like about this till now? You have been living from last 2-3 months. So what is the best thing you like about this? So I just want to listen from Ali.
Then I will. Actually, the one thing that I like most about this is the diversity that we get here, because people have come here from different backgrounds, and some have come from very prestigious or so-called prestigious institutions, and some have work experience, some have not. So when you interact with people, you get to know a lot of things, and I think that everybody should get that sort of exposure in life, because it in a way makes you mature and also shapes your worldview as well, which is very important. Next, I mean, she also wants to say something.
Yeah, so the best part about this is that we are always busy. We are always on our toes. No matter, you won't ever get time. Now, not to scare everybody, but we never get time. And also we are never tired, because either our theoretical classes are happening, which are always fun, which always go around concepts like group work, group discussions, and presentations. So something lively is always happening inside the classes as well as outside the classes. We are always indulged in field works. We are always indulged in organizational visits, which creates this lively and energetic atmosphere in all the students. And with the time left, जो भी बचा खुचा टाइम होता है, वो हम डीएच के सामने या कैंपस में एक दूसरे के एक्सपीरियंसेस शेयर करके एक दूसरे का सपोर्ट सिस्टम लेके आगे बढ़ रहे हैं. सो इट इज़ वंडरफul how from morning to night we are always together talking about stuff and talking about things that we really want to always wanted to do, but outside TISS बहुत कम स्कोप हो जाता है, हम उतना बात नहीं कर पाते जिन चीज़ों पे. Inside TISS I am really feeling grateful that I am getting those opportunities to talk out, to just experience these moments. Yeah.
I would say the best thing for me which I am seeing here, like the field work. आई थिंक जो एक्सपोजर हमें टिस में TISS में मिल रहा है फील्ड वर्क का, वो आई डोंट थिंक ऑल ओवर इंडिया या किसी भी कॉलेज में हमें मिल सकता है. लाइक इफ़ आई टॉक अबाउट माई सेल्फ, आई एम प्लेस्ड इन अ कम्युनिटी बेस्ड ऑर्गेनाइजेशन इन चीता कैंप. बेसिकली वो एक स्लम एरिया है, वहाँ पे काफ़ी कंजस्टेड है. वहाँ जो लोग हैं, बिकॉज ऑफ सम गवर्नमेंट कंस्ट्रक्शन वर्क, दे वर फोर्स टू relocate to a new location where they are living currently. So कैसे लोगों के साथ काम करना है और किस तरीके से उनकी प्रॉब्लम को सॉल्व करना है, हम आई डोंट थिंक कि ये अपॉर्चुनिटी टिस के अलावा हमें कहीं और मिल सकती है. अगर कॉलेज के अलावा हम बात करें तो सपोज इफ़ यू क्वालिफाई एग्जाम UPSC एंड यू बिकेम IAS, आई थिंक उसी कुछ सेलेक्टेड प्लेटफॉर्म्स में ही हम लोगों के बीच जाके काम कर सकते हैं. तो आई थिंक द फील्ड वर्क इज़ द बेस्ट ऑप्शन वेयर वी कैन वर्किंग विद पीपल हु एक्चुअली नीड हेल्प. So that is the best thing which I have experienced till now in especially in TISS.
So this is my last question. So हमने अभी तक सारा कुछ डिस्कस कर लिया कोर्स करिकुलम के बारे में. और सबसे पहले तो इससे पहले कोर्स में आने से पहले किसी भी बच्चे का या फिर स्टूडेंट का वन क्वेश्चन होता है. एक क्वेश्चन पहला होता है कि what is the career and scope about that course. कोई भी अगर कोई कोर्स चूज़ कर रहा है, so can you please tell me what are the career and scope of mental health?
So, there are a lot of opportunities in different sectors, not just in mental health, but overall in social work, if we consider, so there are a lot of opportunities in NGOs, in the organizations which are working towards upliftment and empowerment of different communities. So we definitely have a direct option there, but also we have options in CSRs of different IT companies, because CSR is mandated now. So every company, every organization, for profit organization has a department called CSR, जहाँ जिसका मकसद ही यही होता है कि कैसे ऐसे एक्टिविटीज़ करा सके जो कि सोसाइटी के लिए हेल्पफुल है, सोशल वेलफेयर के लिए. सो दैट डिपार्टमेंट हैज़ अ लॉट ऑफ opportunities for us. Beyond this, personally, I think there are a lot of opportunities in teaching sector also, because I want to pursue my career in teaching, where I want to be a professor and teach the same learnings that I have had to masses. So that is something which I think students should definitely consider, because sometimes we think we'll do masters, we'll get placements, and that's it. But there's a word beyond it where we can think of creating a broader impact. So I think you guys can talk about other opportunities if there are.
Yeah, if we talk about specifically say mental health, अगर आपको उसी में इंटरेस्ट है और वहीं पर अगर आपको उसी के अलाइड एरियाज में काम करना है, सो अगर मैं एनजीओ को लेकर चलूँ तो देयर आर मेनी एनजीओज हु आर वर्किंग इन एडवोकेसी फॉर मेंटल हेल्थ, हु आर वर्किंग in let's say for stigma around this LGBTQ mental health. और उसके बाद आपका जो especially there was one organization which was working for this students who you know during exams or they get anxiety की क्या होगा, how to study pressure, तो उसके लिए भी वो कुछ workshops conduct करती है कि आप कैसे उससे डील करें, how to cope up with that. तो आप वो भी कर सकते हो. नेक्स्ट वैसे तो बहुत जैसे यूजुअली डिफरेंटली होता है क्योंकि मेंटल हेल्थ बहुत वाइड है, तो आप एल्डरली पर भी फोकस कर सकते हो, या फिर जो चाइल्ड केयर इंस्टीट्यूशंस होते हैं. जैसे अगर आप टिस में आओगे तो आपको पता चलेगा जो मैं आपको वर्ड्स थ्रो कर रहा हूँ, तो मैं उतना टाइम नहीं, बिकॉज ऑफ पॉसिटी ऑफ टाइम आई कैन नॉट एलाबरेट ऑन एवरीथिंग ऑफ दैट. बट हाँ, देयर इज़ अ गुड स्कोप इफ़ यू कम इनटू मेंटल हेल्थ. और वैसे अगर आप अब्रॉड में, तो इंडिया से भी अभी ज़्यादा, क्योंकि इंडिया में अभी ग्रोथ हो रही है. अब ऐसा नहीं है कि अब्रॉड में ग्रोथ नहीं हो रही है, बट स्टिल यू नो इफ यू सी वेस्ट इज लाइक इन अ वे इट इज़ मोर एडवांस्ड देन व्हाट वी आर राइट नाउ इन टर्म्स ऑफ मेंटल हेल्थ. सो आप वहाँ पर भी अगर आपको इफ यू वांट टू चूज अपॉर्चुनिटीज दैट यू कैन आल्सो एक्सप्लोर दैट इफ यू वांट.
Okay, so if I talk about myself, so I am doing this course because I had a startup idea in my mind, which is on mental health. So like मेरे को ऐसा था, I consulted with my dean before because I was also getting some decent colleges for MBA, like but after consulting with my dean of my social work, I got to know I would get a much more idea about mental health and the people with whom I will work in future. So I think that's the reason why I choose this. Yeah.
Atul, can you please tell me what is the package or average package someone will get after coming to this course, after completing the course?
Okay, so TISS में बेसिकली ऐसा है कि एक हमारा जो प्लेसमेंट सेल है वो एक ही है. देयर आर 9 डिफरेंट कोर्सेज इन MSW. सभी का डिफरेंट एवरेज प्लेसमेंट एवरेज पैकेज होता है. बट इफ आई टॉक अबाउट माई कोर्स दैट इज मेंटल हेल्थ, सो last year it was around 10 LPA, the average placement, and the highest of all the MSW courses was around 19.5 LPA. So that's all.
ओके, थैंक यू एवरीवन. आप लोगों ने अपना प्रीशियस टाइम निकाल करके हमारे वीडियो के लिए आए, सो रियली थैंक यू. और प्लीज़ फील फ्री टू आस्क एनी क्वेश्चंस, और अगर आपके मन में कोई डाउट हो तो कमेंट कर दो. सो थैंक यू गाइस. मिलते हैं नेक्स्ट वीडियो में, और वीडियो को लाइक कर देना.